Alright, so today I'm going to give you a brief, I'm going to share you, let me say, 3 common mistakes we, the CRT traders, actually make completely. So let's jot it down. Let me take this out. You can see common mistakes CRT traders make. The common mistake we all made is not applying this into whatever CRT we are trading. All these, all this written here are all meant just what? Trade the what? The range to the soup down, which is what? Which is what? C what? CRT, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? All these are all meant to what? Trade what? The CRT, candle range theory. So now, what are the common mistakes we make? Number one, out of these three, out of these three here that is mentioned, the most important one is what? SMT. Remember I told you that without key level, with key level, we can be able what? To trade CRT. But first of all, we need something, which is what? SMT. So those who pattern trade that always get stopped out is because what? They never applied what? SMT. Those who trade without key level never what? Applied any any what? Any of this. Let me say this particular, which is what SMT, right? Okay, SMT is the most important thing ever. Forget about key level. I know key level is important, but key level is a kind of 70%, while SMT is what? 95% important. Now, look at the trade I took today. There was no key level. There was no what? Key level. I got this trade with a good confirmation, which is what? SMT confirmation. I never trade with key level. I had never trade what? With key level. You can trade with what? Key level. But first of all, let me break it down for you. We have what? Two type of what? SMT. We have the candle SMT, two types that normally occur in what? The markets. We have what? The candle SMT and what? And what? Highs and lows. Highs and what? Lows. The candle SMT and what? Highs and low, which is what? The two type of SMT we have. Do you want me to give you the first candle SMT example, which I did today? Okay, let's go immediately. First of all, we are talking about candle SMT. Moving to the daily time frame, you notice we had what? Something. But before that, I'm going to give you a brief breakdown. Let's go back. Let's assume we had two assets. Candle one. Let's do something like this. We just only need what? Two candlestick, not three, because we all know that it's CRT. Candle one and what? Candle two in the what? Second asset. Forget about the drawing and what? Focus. Candle one and what? Candle two. Candle one, we had what? A high. And also, you know that this stands for what? Manipulation. and candle 2, we had what? A high. And also we got what? A failure to what? Third issue, that high as well. So this is an example of what? Candle SMT. Once you see something like this, it becomes what? A valid CRT. Once you see two correlated assets giving you something like this, it becomes what? A valid CRT. And also we had what? The highs and lows. Highs, higher high, high, lower high. This is a lower high, and what? This is the higher high, which means this high is what? Higher than this one. This one here is higher than this one. We got a third issue of this high, which means the high here and also the high here are what? The same. And also here, the high here and also the high here are what? The same in two correlated assets. If you watch my previous videos, I also mentioned about what? SMT. I actually talked more about SMT, which is what the most important thing you need to what? Learn, and the most important thing you need to know as a newbie if you want to be what? Consistent and also have a winning streak in the market. Your mentor will never tell you. SMT is the number one thing you need to learn. Then second is what? Key level. But before that, let me give you what? A brief breakdown and what? An example here. Alright, let's move to the daily time frame. This is what? GBP and what? We had what? Euro. First of all, we need two correlated assets, which is what? GBP and Euro USD. They move in the same direction, which means we need what? An SMT confirmation. Do you see any key level here? No, we don't have any key level here. There is no key level. Alright, Euro USD. This is what? Euro USD. And what? This is what? GBP USD. Let me take this out to make it more clean. And what? Understandable. Alright, let's give it a little expansion. Alright, this is what? Candle 1, candle 2. Same here. Candle 1, candle 2. Do we see any key level? No. Do we see any key level? No. SMT. S what? MT. Price took our what? The high. And here we what? We failed to what? Raise the high. And what? Price completed the draw on liquidity. Failing to take the high, your draw on liquidity is low. Took out the high, your draw on liquidity is what? Low. First of all, when you're trading, you want that 30 super high, you need to what? Target the 50% as your first take profit. That's the number one thing you need to learn and what you need to know. 50% as your take profit, because once this one hits 50% of that candle, then this one by that time it should have at least completed the what? The draw only because this one will become more faster than what? This. The one that fails to rate a high becomes more volatile, more faster in movement than what? The one that would give us that what? Third issue of what? The high. Hope you understand. Alright. I know you must have understand this. This is an example here. Third issue, right? And what? SMT. Target the 50%. You can see it here. SMT. Okay? Alright. Let's go to the daily time frame. Here we have what? A third issue. Same high, third issue, right? And what? An SMT here. We what? Failed to what? Take out this high that confirms the sell on that confirm the sell on Euro USD and what? GBP USD. Alright, let's move down to highs and lows. Let's use another asset, or probably we might use this. Alright, let's minimize it a little bit. I know you must have seen this. It's not today. Let's use the weekly time frame to become more easier. You can use any time frame. You can use the 4 hour. You can use the 1 hour. Alright, the weekly time frame gave us what? An SMT. Look at it properly. This candle here, same what as this candle here. I didn't miss the line. You can see the line are all the same. Same low, same low. Same lower low, same what? Higher low. We got what? An SMT that gives us what? The confirmation of what? The buy. SMT must be there. SMT must be there. Very important. SMT must be there. Then you treat what? Your CRT, range, tortoise expansion. Right? That is how it works. Range, confirmation, SMT confirmation, and what? You what? Write up for sales or buy. So I've given you what? A clue and also a secret of a highs and low SMT, and also what? Candle SMT. You can also look at the 4 hour time frame and you notice we had what? An SMT between the two pair. Same high, same high, same high, same low SMT. Now look at AUD USD. Let's use this. AUD USD give us what? An SMT. High, high. And also we NZD USD high, high. SMT. That what? Confirm the sell. Right? Here we got what? A 30C and what? A 4-hour CRT at key time. Draw on liquidity. 4-hour range low target first. What? Targeting the 50% of what? The range high, range low. Look at the 1 hour. This is a range high, range low. Mark it out properly. After the 30 entry, target what? The 50% of what? The range high and low. Hope you understand properly. Alright, so that is how SMT works. Then thirdly, or secondly, is what? Time, key level. Key level. Let's use this two and leave this one aside a little bit. Let's use this two. Key level. You all know key level. You all know the useful of key level. Why are you selling? Why the hell are you buying? There must be a key level. There must be a reason, right? There must be a what? Reason for you buying and selling. We don't buy blindly. We don't sell blindly. There must be what? A reason for we to what? Buy and sell. Key level. Key level in trading are specific, historical what? Significant price zone, often acting as support, resistance, or psychological round numbers, where high volume of buys and sell orders create major market turning point, consolidation or breakout. Identifying these zones on higher time frame, you can identify them on the daily time frame, weekly, monthly, yearly, annually, any time frame you can identify key level. Where am I taking my trades from? What key level am I taking my trades from? Very important. So I'm only just going to talk about key level and SMT. That is the most important one. Keep time aside. Key level and SMT is the most important one you need to know. No. Okay? So what are the core key level for we to watch? Number one is order block. Order block. Number two, fair value gap. Number three, breaker block. Number four, the most important one is what? Highs. Old highs and what? Old low. Old highs and what? Old low. These are the most important key level you need to what? Master. Order block, fair value gap, breaker block, old highs, old lows. I don't mostly use breaker block, but I use order block, fair value gap, old highs, and old lows. Master this two key level. 2, 3, 4 key level. Once price hits end of this key level, wait for reaction. Wait for the close. The model one, strike in. You can use SMT to make it more what? Higher. Once you use SMT, then the chances of your price moving to direction is what? 99 percentage. 99 to what? 100 percentage. Once there's key level, the price hit the key level at key time and what? SMT confirmation, then definitely 100% price is going to what? Move to your direction. Bet me. Go by yourself and try it. Come back to me and give me a feedback. Order block, fair value gap, breaker block, and what? Old highs and what? Old lows. This is an order block. CRT, expansion. Right? Right? Hope I'm making sense. Order block, range, tortoise down. Old high, range, tortoise down. Range, tortoise down. This is an old high. Old high. This high is old. Not new, but old. First candle tortoise the high. Make sure that candle stand as what a range candle. Then the second one to what? Give you that tortoise and key time. Then what the third one give you what? Distribution. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Hope I'm safe. Hope I am safe. Get your book and pen and write down the things I would say because they are going to be useful in the future for you. Order block, fair value gap, breaker, old highs and what? Old lows. They are going to be very, very useful for you. Try your best to what? Learn this as soon as possible as what? A newbie in what? The trading industry. Okay? Alright. Thank you for being with us. And what? God bless you